Must ask you a few questions about your home state of Jammu and Kashmir in the recent assembly elections, which were the first elections after the abrogation of Article 370. The BJP and its allies did not do too well. What would you attribute as the causes to that?
No, I would not say it didn't do well. In fact, the BJP performance has been better than ever before in Jammu and Kashmir. Our vote percentage has also increased. In fact, we received the highest vote percentage, higher than the ruling party. And that's been possible because some of the seats we lost by just very small margins. And we improved our vote share tremendously in the Kashmir Valley, where it was a taboo. You could not even utter the name of Bharatiya Janata Party, leave alone carry its flag. Now the campaign there presented almost a similar scene as elsewhere in the country. So we have come a long way in Jammu and Kashmir, and our presence is felt. Our vote share has increased, and people are now across these sections looking up to BJP as a party, because not much of misgiving was being created about Bharatiya Janata Party, not only in Jammu Kashmir, also in Northeast. Because when I went to Northeast, I was made charge of that somewhere in December 2014, and I was there for 5, 6, 7 years. The report in the newspapers would be, a minister from India has come, a leader from Delhi, and the boys and girls from there would be hesitant to come to Delhi because all kind of, the reports that you would see in media, that somebody not being treated well or not being conducted well by the peers here. But now you see, entire tourism sector, entire hotel sector is full of the Northeast boys and girls. So there also, because they had created a lot of, I think much of that doing is from the Congress party. कि जब बीजेपी आएगी आपका खान पान बंद हो जाएगा, आपका मीट अंडा बंद हो जाएगा, आपका पूजा पाठ बंद हो जाएगा, आपको धर्म परिवर्तन होगा, no what not. But then the people of Northeast realize, and so also the people of Jammu and Kashmir now, they look at this is a government which believes in the basic mantra of justice to all, appeasement to none. So when appeasement to none does not mean that you are actually trying to interfere with their personal way of life. And that's how the entire Northeast now virtually is being ruled by BJP run states or the BJP allied governments. So I think that is that, and thankfully that has happened mostly after 2014, because Prime Minister Modi has a great connecting power. I mean, he's one name who connects east, west, north, south, northeast. We have seen in the early days when he became Prime Minister, we had invited him to Meghalaya. That was being ruled by a different party, and the population composition was also not very supportive towards this part, BJP, and we sought one public rally, and many of my companions there said, would you be able to manage it? Where will you get the crowd from? Do you have to arrange transport from the neighboring states? Because somebody as big a person as Modi is arriving, so you issue a prestige. But you would be surprised when Prime Minister Modi landed there with small school children dressed in their beautiful uniforms, holding hands, making a human chain. All those Christian schools there. So that is the connect. And I think that has really helped transform and also mainstreaming of all sections of society, different regions of the country.
Right.